Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving right into exactly how modern marketing works by unpacking the data behind first page ranks. They're an agency helping businesses in Indore and well beyond completely scale their operations. Now, if you've been trying to figure out how to navigate this incredibly crowded online space, or you're just wondering what an agency actually does behind the scenes to drive real growth, you are definitely in the right place. We are going to break down the data, the strategies, and the actual numbers. Here is a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll kick things off with the digital marketing era and why your business absolutely needs it. Then we'll officially meet first page ranks, walk through their core marketing services, check out their transparent pricing, and finally, look at how to grow smarter and faster. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the digital marketing era. I really want you to ask yourself, is traditional marketing enough today? Are print, TV, or radio truly capturing your target audience anymore? The data we're looking at strongly suggests that if you're relying strictly on those older methods, you are basically handing ground over to your competitors. The world has totally shifted, and consumer attention, well, it's moved entirely to screens of all sizes. Just to make sure we are all on the exact same page, let's define what we're talking about. Digital marketing represents a massive, fundamental shift from that offline, wide-net broadcasting to highly targeted, precise online connection. We're talking about everything from getting your website to rank on Google to running hyper-targeted social media ads. It's literally about meeting your customers exactly where they already spend their time. Moving right along to section 2, why your business needs it. Think about traditional methods for a second. You put up a billboard and you kind of just cross your fingers, hoping the right person drives by, right? Digital strategies are a completely different ballgame. You get massive global and local reach combined with incredibly precise audience targeting. You can actually reach someone based on their specific behavior. Plus, it gives you real-time actionable data, which means you get cost-effective marketing solutions that fuel actual measurable business growth. And our source material highlights a really critical mindset shift here. It says, we focus on sustainable long-term growth. That is so important. The best agencies out there don't just chase those fleeting short-term traffic spikes. They build rock-solid, data-backed strategies that strengthen your online presence over years, not just days. So that brings us perfectly to section 3, meet first page ranks. Let's introduce you to the experts. First Page Ranks is a premier digital marketing agency based out of Indore, and they're highlighted in our sources for some really vital reasons. First off, they completely avoid those cookie-cutter one-size-fits-all templates. Instead, they use proven industry experience to build customized, data-driven strategies. Add in their comprehensive SEO expertise and transparent reporting, and you always know exactly where your investment is going. Let's break down what they actually do in section 4, core marketing services. Okay, before we look at their exact process, let's do a little bit of jargon busting because, let's be honest, this industry absolutely loves its acronyms. SEO is search engine optimization, basically getting your site to show up naturally on Google. PPC is pay-per-click, those are your sponsored ads. CRO stands for conversion rate optimization, which is the actual science of turning your website visitors into paying customers. And finally, ORM is online reputation management, making sure your brand looks super trustworthy online. So how do all these tools actually build into a cohesive strategy? Well, First Page Ranks organizes these solutions into a highly logical 3-step pipeline. Step 1 is just being found online using SEO audits and local maps. Step 2 is engaging that brand new audience with killer content and targeted PPC ads. And Step 3, that's the ultimate goal, converting that engaged audience into loyal customers through expert web design and CRO. It's a total end-to-end journey. All right, let's tackle the elephant in the room in section 5, transparent pricing. A lot of agencies hide this stuff until the very end of a pitch, right? But here, sourced directly from their models, we can see their totally transparent pricing in Indian rupees. Look at this. SEO starts around 12,000 rupees a month, while comprehensive web design projects can scale up to 1.2 lakhs depending on the features. This is a massive asset because it shows they can tailor their packages to fit a local startup just as easily as an established enterprise. That kind of upfront financial clarity is incredibly rare. Finally, let's wrap things up with section 6, growing smarter and faster. Even though they are highly celebrated as a top-rated agency locally in Indore, what's really fascinating is their footprint. They have serious local expertise, but a truly global vision. Their reach spans across major hubs like Delhi NCR, all throughout India, and even internationally to places like Dubai and Canada. What that means for you is, as your business grows from a local storefront into a national or global brand, they have the exact infrastructure to scale right alongside you. So, I want to leave you with one final, totally crucial question to think about. Are you ready to dominate your online space? If you are tired of losing ground to competitors who are already leveraging these digital tools, it might be time to take a hard look at your current strategy. Ask yourself if it's time to stop just hoping for the best and instead partner with an agency that delivers actual, measurable success. Because trust me, the digital era waits for no one. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.